I'm just happy. I'm just happy because Samuel Ekpa has been released, and which the Biafra movement is unstoppable. I will continue to tell the people of Biafra that movement is unstoppable because that movement is a movement that we need to get out of the dungeon. Yes, we need to get, because Nigerian right now, people are just living, like in a dungeon, a country whereby things is not going, and you can see that many people are just not happy. But the movement of Biafrans and the people of Biafrans, you must have one mind and you must be determined. Many people are saying that Biafra is not going to be real, Biafra is not going to stay, this, this. But I am assuring you, they are not God. They are nothing. They can do nothing. They can never stop the movement of Biafra. Biafra will come and Biafra will definitely have its way and it will stay by the special grace of God. We should have one mind. Thank you.
Okay, we saw the situation on ground now. What is your view about Simon Ekpa and Nigerian government now? Everywhere is silent in Asura. The whole world has seen what happened in Finland. Would you say that the Biafrans, the Igbos, are on the march?
Of course, the Igbos are on the march, but the government, they are trying to do everything by all means to stop it, which is not going to be possible. It's not going to be possible. Nigerian government must know that this is a journey to the promised land, because we are living in this country for so long. For how many years? For over more than 50 years. But where is the promised land? They only carry us to Egypt. Instead of getting us to the promised land, as Moses was leading his people to the promised land, they were carrying us back to Egypt so that we will continue to live in slavery. Are they not slavering us? Let's be honest. We are modern slavery for our politicians, for our leaders. They have done us to be modern slavery. It's just that we thank God for technology. We can speak our mind, which they know in the constitution, freedom of speech. But there are many politicians that will not be happy with what I am saying because they are there sharing money. They think we don't know. So how long will you continue to do bad things and you think that bad thing will stay? No, bad thing will never continue forever and ever. There is time for bad things. There is time for it to stop. And by the grace of God, this is the time. By 2025, I am telling you, by 2025, it's not going to be good for Nigerian politicians and African politicians. Watch and see. We are in Lagos, and by the grace of God, I will still come back to Lagos. Don't worry, if I travel, I will come back. Watch and see. 2025 is not going to be a usual ball game for Nigerian politicians. That is what I see. I can read it in the atmosphere. I am not hearing what people are saying. I listen careful and I watch how the world is going. And I study the scripture. Then I understand how everything is going. So Nigerian politicians must know that the only best thing to do is to allow freedom for people who want to go. Let them go. Let them step up their game and let them fight the terrorism that is in the far north, which I believe if they fight the terrorism, they will not use their money which they will get from agriculture to sponsor any terrorism. They will only use that money to make their state better, which they are not doing it right now. All the money that they are having, they will pack the money, go to other land and invest it. Why are they doing that? Because they don't want their people to know the kind of money they have. They don't want the people to know that they are multi-billionaires, multi-richer. They are richer than what they are representing. And all those money that is meant for constituency projects, that they are not doing the project, they will go and build their company in other countries. And I'm telling you, by the time everybody goes this way, they don't need to tell them to build their own place. They will do that. Thank you.
You said anything that's trying to stop Biafra will be stopped. What do you mean by that?
Everything that wants to stop Biafra will be stopped. It's because there is time for everything. The Bible tells us there is time that they will give birth and there is time that they will die. There is time that things will be lifted up and there is time that things will go down. There is time for peace and there is time for war. So when you see people standing for their own freedom, and for so long, for so many decades, they've been talking about their freedom, and you want to stop on their way, I am telling you, there is nothing that can stop them. If you like, bring a mountain, you know, bring a mountain and put it on their way, they will climb that mountain. Build a fence that will stop them not to pass. I am telling you, that fence will surely fall. So Biafran is something that will stay. It's something that will stay. And I am telling you, Biafran people must know that their enemies is not the good citizens of Nigeria. They are good citizens of Nigeria that will want them to go, that are ready to see the freedom of Biafran people. And which of course it will surely come. It will definitely come. Nothing will stop it. We need to tell the government nothing will stop it. It will never be stopped. Except there is no any life anymore. Except we are all dead. All of us we are dead. Except all of us we are dead. Because this will surely come and it will surely will stay. So the Biafran people, I know that these are people that they are people that will continue to resist anything that will stop them. And I like that spirit. Continue like that. Whatsoever that is trying to stop you people, I am telling you, that spirit that makes you to resist, you will continue to resist, and those people will continue to fall. Whether they like it or not, they will fall. Whoever wants to fight the Biafra, that person will be the one to fall. But Biafran people this time around, they will never fall. You need to understand it. They will never fall.
Is this a prophecy or what? You said Donald Trump is going to win and he won. You're coming up with another perspective as a northerner from MiddleBelt Plateau precisely. What is your interest actually of talking about the rising of Biafra as a nation?
Thank you very much. Why I am saying this is because they have deceived the people that we are one Nigeria. That is the great deception. It's a big deception. We are not one. We are not one. Right from the Genesis, we are not one. Because let me shock you. After Biafrans, after they finished the war of Biafra, what next? They began to take away the properties, the house of the Biafran people. And do you know the people that took that places? It's something that I have to say it. The Fulanis and the Hausas, they are the one that occupy where the Biafran used to stay, their houses, their whatever. After they have now stayed in that places, what happened next? They started fighting with the indigenous people of the state. Like in my state, they started fighting with the indigenous people of the state.
Where is your state?
Plateau State. They started fighting with the people. And what is their determination? Their determination is that they want to be the one to have the state. They want the state to become their own. Okay, after the people of Plateau State helped you and they fight the Biafra, and now you are fighting them, you are killing them. So you can see it with your own sight, with your own eyes. That is why I say Biafra have to go, because they have deceived the people. To be honest, if this country was one, Biafran people never have any feelings of any Biafran movement. If the people are having right to education, right for medication, and right for housing, I don't think anybody will want to go. And if the economic is great, because we have resources that we're supposed to be #1 in the whole of Africa. But the reason why we are not like that is because they have deceived the people. They have amassed the wealth for themselves. Our leaders, right from the military, they amassed the wealth, and right now the Democrat, which we are practicing, they are the worst criminals. The Democrat leaders, in fact, they are the worst. The armies, they steal with some little fear of God. I think it is only Abacha that stole without the fear of God. But the remaining people, they have some small conscious fear of God within them. But presently, right now, the democratic system of government, those that are leading us now, they are the worst leaders in the, thank you very much, worst leaders on earth. They are not leaders. For me, they are there to share money, and which is stealing. And you know, when someone steals money, what does that mean? It needs to be, you know, He needs to be jailed. So for me, they need to be jailed, and nobody will jail them. But this is what I want them to know. Since nobody is going to jail them, they need to know there is somebody. There is somebody that will stop their stealing. Yes, somebody will stop their stealing, whether they like it or not. That is why I want them to know that the Republicans are not coming to rule America only. The Republicans are coming to rule the world. This is what they will not love to hear. But the Republican, no nation can stop them too. No nation. They are coming, they will rule the world. Justice, peace, and equity. That is why they don't want justice, they don't want peace. But Donald Trump is not the one that is going to rule. It is going to be the righteousness of God Almighty, which is going to use it in his own administration. It is not Donald Trump, but it is the righteousness of God Almighty, which God himself has elected for himself. The Republicans, they are the one. They will rule the world, whether they like it or not. And you will see it. You will see it. That freedom is coming back. Biafra will have their freedom. Even the war in Ukraine, you will watch it with your eyes. It's going to be like within a blink of an eye. Many people are thinking that if Trump comes back, there will be no war because it's going to be righteousness of God. There will be supernatural progression everywhere, and the wicked will go down. You know, the wicked will go down, and if there will be any war, it's going to become the good and the wicked, and they will go after the wicked. And the wicked people, do you know what? They are not many. They are not many. There are few people that control this world, and those are the people the Republican will go after. They are not going after any citizen, any civilian. No, they are going after the wicked one. I can say to you right now, as I'm talking to you, they have the record of the wicked people. You may think they don't have. They have the record. They know the wicked people that are depressing people all over the world. And those are the people they will go after. Because God will manifest. And the wicked will go down. Yes, it's going to be a good year. 2025 is going to be a good year. For the Biafra, it's going to be a good year. For any man that believes in legitimate doing things, it's going to be good for him. Yes, progress is coming 2025. Thank you.
Okay, and lastly, Gowon is from Plateau State. Currently now, he has seen what has happened in Finland. They are underrated the Biafrans all over the world. They have proved the point. At this point, you know, and with the killing, so many fighters, jihadists are springing up towards MiddleBelt. You know, what do you think? Gowon is helpless. What do you want to tell him now?
General Gowon.
Maybe he should embrace Biafra or make it open, the agreement of the Buri. Maybe, that's your view finally?
Yes, I'm not in the heart of Gowon. Gowon might not come openly to say it's mine, but Gowon knows the truth. If he's going to say the truth, then he knows that we are not one Nigeria. Yes, if he's going to say the truth, but if he's not going to say the truth, then he will stay silent, because we are not one. For me, I may say they make him to become the president as of that time, so that he will use the army of the MiddleBelt, because we all know that as of them it was Plateau, Benue, and Nasarawa, and Kogi. So you see, he has to use those people so that they will fight the Biafrans. And those people that put him in that place, honestly speaking, he thought he was fighting for one Nigeria, but he himself, he knows we are not one. His people, we the people of Plateau states, we are suffering. Benue state are suffering. The Kogi state are suffering. Is there any state that is not suffering?
Are you surprised, Paul, at the end of the day, you know, the same country they fought has overwhelmed Nigeria, have come on top of Nigeria. Are you surprised that Biafra has taken over the sovereignty of what Gowon actually underrated? It will happen. It's happening. What do you want to say about that?
I think you should come again.
I said Gowon fought Biafra, and today Biafra have risen beyond his expectation.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? And above Nigeria too, what's your take on that?
Yes, the one needs to know that in time there is time for everything. If people are saying they want to be free, will he himself will he not be happy to see people be free? He himself, I believe, he would love to see people to be free, which they are insisting on their freedom. So their freedom is important to them. So you should respect that. And nothing shall stop that. Nobody can stop that. You know, if they stop it before, it's not going to happen now. Yes, because as I am right now, you cannot just force me to be a military man to go and fight the Igbos. To go and fight you cannot force me to join the military just because I need to go and fight the Biafran people. It's not going to work. In those days, those people they don't understand what it is. But now we understand. They are getting what they want. And we, the citizen, the good citizen of the MiddleBelt, we are saying it is time for us to support good things, not bad things. That is why we are standing with the Biafrans. We cannot stay with the bad people that will kill us. Because those people will kill us finish. Whether we like it or not, they will kill us. They have already been killing us. The Fulanis, they have already been killing us. But if today the Biafran have their way, if they have their way, they go. I am telling you, there is going to be a bone connection, which I believe, between the Biafrans and the MiddleBelt. There is going to be a bone connection. So that bone connection is going to be like an assistant coming from the Biafran to help us, you know, in erasing all those terrorists. That is why they don't want to. The Biafran to go. But if Biafran go, I am telling you, these are people that you will never find them in any terrorism act. The Igbo people, you will never hear any Igbo man in any terrorist act. Igbo men have any record of terrorists. So that will enable us, the MiddleBelt, and things will go well with us.
Thank you.
So Biafra must know that it is time for her to rise. So the Nigerian government that think will stop that, I don't see them as they will be able to do that. I don't even see that. It's not going to work. Let them do everything they want to do. It's not going to work. It is time for them to get freedom. Mandela fought for him and he became successful. You know, many people fought for their freedom and it becomes successful. So it's not going to become different with the Biafran people. The Biafran people will rise and the Biafran will succeed. They will succeed, and I'm telling you, we the good people of Nigeria, from MiddleBelt and even some of the far north guys, they will celebrate you people, like it or not. We will celebrate you people because they have already killed us. Yes, yesterday I was with some of my friends from the far north. What are they saying? They say if you come to Lagos, you will discover most of the company who are the owners of this company, people from the far north. Then what is happening with the far north that they don't have those companies? Why are those companies not in the far north? It's because they don't want people to know that they have stolen their state government money. That is why they will come here and invest. But if you see, the people from the west here, they are not going to the north to do any investment because they know that north is not safe. So they will not go and do any investment. So it is time for everybody, because even the far north citizens, many of them, their eyes have opened that those leaders are liars. They are liars, nothing but bunch of liars. So then themselves, they will never hesitate to see the Biafran people to go. Yes, they will want to see the Biafran people to be free to go, let everybody have his way, which is going to be the best solution for this country. Thank you.
Thank you.